Today I'm sharing something that literally changed my life in just 30 days. And I know, we've all heard those claims before. But this is different because I documented everything. Every single day, every measurement, every photo, even the days I wanted to quit. 30 days ago, I was in a really tough place. I was waking up exhausted every morning, hitting snooze 5 times, dragging myself out of bed, and immediately reaching for my phone to scroll through social media for 20 minutes before I even got up. Sound familiar? I was carrying extra weight that I couldn't seem to lose no matter what I tried. My energy was completely drained by 2 p.m. every day. I was stressed, anxious, and honestly feeling pretty defeated about my health and fitness goals. I'd tried so many different programs, diets, and workout routines, but nothing seemed to stick. Then I stumbled across this incredibly simple morning routine while researching circadian rhythms and metabolism for another video. At first I was skeptical because it seemed too simple, too easy. But the science behind it was compelling, and I figured I had nothing to lose. So I made a commitment to myself. I would do this exact routine every single morning for 30 days, no matter what. Rain or shine, busy day or lazy day, feeling motivated or feeling terrible. I would track everything: my weight, my energy levels, my mood, my sleep quality, even take daily photos. What happened over those 30 days absolutely shocked me, and I think it's going to shock you too. But before we dive into the results, let me show you exactly what this routine looks like. The 5-step morning routine revealed, 2:15 to 5:30. Alright, here's the routine that changed everything. It takes exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds when you time it properly, and you can do it literally anywhere. Your bedroom, living room, hotel room, even outside. Step 1. The 60-second activation, 1 minute. The moment your alarm goes off, before you even think about checking your phone, you're going to do 60 seconds of light movement. This isn't intense exercise. It's just waking up your body. I do jumping jacks, but you could do marching in place, arm circles, or gentle stretching. The key is getting your blood flowing and your heart rate up just slightly. The science here is fascinating. When you sleep, your metabolism slows down significantly. This immediate movement kickstarts your metabolic processes and begins releasing hormones that help you feel alert and energized. Step 2. The hydration boost, 30 seconds. Immediately after your movement, you're going to drink 16 to 20 ounces of water. I keep a large glass of water by my bed every night so it's ready to go. You can add lemon if you want, but it's not necessary. Here's why this works. After 6 to 8 hours without water, your body is dehydrated. This dehydration is actually one of the main reasons you feel groggy in the morning. Proper hydration immediately boosts cognitive function, helps flush out toxins, and jumpstarts your digestive system. Step 3. The breathwork, 2 minutes. This is where the magic really happens. You're going to do a specific breathing pattern. 4-7-8 breathing. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, breathe out for 8 counts. Repeat this cycle 8 times, which takes almost exactly 2 minutes. This breathing pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system, reduces cortisol levels, and increases oxygen efficiency. It's like hitting a reset button on your stress response system. Step 4. The strength spark, 90 seconds. Now you're going to do 90 seconds of bodyweight strength movements. I rotate between 3 exercises throughout the week: push-ups or modified push-ups, squats, and planks. You're not trying to exhaust yourself, you're just activating your muscles and reminding your body that it's strong. This brief strength activation increases protein synthesis, improves insulin sensitivity, and releases endorphins that boost your mood for hours. Step 5. The intention setting, 30 seconds. Finally, you're going to take 30 seconds to set a clear intention for your day. Not a massive to-do list, just one clear statement about how you want to feel or what you want to accomplish. I usually say something like, "Today I choose energy and positivity," or "I'm going to tackle my priorities with focus and calm." This step primes your subconscious mind and helps you approach your day proactively rather than reactively. That's it. 5 minutes and 30 seconds total. No equipment needed, no complicated choreography, no intense sweating. Just 5 simple steps that work together to optimize your physiology and psychology for an amazing day. Week 1 results. The struggles were real, 5:30 to 8:45. Let me be completely honest with you, the first week was tough. Not because the routine was hard, but because changing any habit is challenging, and I had some serious resistance to work through. Day 1 felt amazing. I was motivated, excited, and ready to conquer the world. I completed the routine, felt energized, and thought, this is going to be easy. Day 2 was harder. I hit snooze twice and almost skipped it entirely. But I forced myself to do it, and I'm so glad I did because I noticed I had more sustained energy throughout the morning than usual. By day 4, I was already seeing some interesting changes. My usual 2 p.m. energy crash didn't happen. I found myself naturally drinking more water throughout the day. Most surprisingly, I was falling asleep easier at night. Day 6 was my first real test. I had stayed up late the night before, and when my alarm went off, every fiber of my being wanted to skip the routine. But I had made a commitment to document this honestly, so I dragged myself out of bed and did it anyway. That was the day I realized this wasn't just about the physical routine. It was about building discipline and self-trust. By the end of week 1, I had lost 2.8 pounds. Now, I wasn't trying to lose weight and I hadn't changed my diet at all, so this was unexpected. My energy levels were noticeably more stable throughout the day, and I was waking up more naturally, often a few minutes before my alarm. But here's what really surprised me. I was feeling more confident. There's something powerful about keeping a promise to yourself first thing every morning. It sets a tone of integrity and self-respect that carries through your entire day. Week 2 breakthrough moment, 8:45 to 11:20. Week 2 is when things got really interesting. The routine was starting to feel more natural, less forced. I wasn't fighting myself to get out of bed anymore. Day 10 was my breakthrough moment. I woke up before my alarm, naturally, and actually felt excited to do my routine. That had never happened to me before with any exercise or health habit. The physical changes were becoming more obvious. I had more definition in my arms and legs, my face looked less puffy in the morning photos, and my clothes were fitting differently. Remember, I still hadn't changed my eating habits at all. But the mental and emotional changes were even more dramatic. I was handling stress better. Things that would normally make me anxious or overwhelmed were feeling more manageable. I realized that starting every day with an intentional healthy choice was creating a ripple effect in all my other decisions. My sleep quality improved dramatically during this week. I was falling asleep faster and waking up feeling more rested. I tracked my sleep with my smartwatch, and my deep sleep percentage increased from an average of 15% to 23%. By day 14, I was down 5.2 pounds total, and people were starting to notice. My partner commented that I seemed lighter, not just physically, but energetically. My mood was more stable, I was more present in conversations, and I had this underlying sense of calm that I hadn't experienced in years. The routine was also getting faster. What took me almost 7 minutes in week 1 was now taking exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds because I had found my rhythm. Week 3 major changes, 11:20 to 14:10. Week 3 is when the transformation became undeniable. I was looking forward to my morning routine. It had become my favorite part of the day. This quiet, intentional time that belonged only to me. The physical changes were accelerating. I was down 8.1 pounds, but more importantly, my body composition was clearly changing. I had muscle definition I hadn't seen in years, and my posture had improved significantly. My energy levels were incredible. I was naturally waking up between 5:30 and 6 a.m., feeling refreshed and ready to go. That afternoon energy crash that had plagued me for years was completely gone. I was productive and focused until bedtime. But here's what really blew my mind. My relationship with food completely shifted. Without consciously trying to eat better, I was naturally making healthier choices. I was craving vegetables and proteins instead of sugar and processed foods. I realized that when you start your day by honoring your body, you want to continue honoring it throughout the day. My stress response was dramatically different. Challenges that would have sent me into anxiety spirals were feeling manageable. I had this underlying confidence that I could handle whatever came my way. Sleep was amazing. I was consistently getting 7 to 8 hours of high-quality sleep, falling asleep within 10 minutes of hitting the pillow, and waking up naturally without an alarm on weekends. By day 21, multiple people had asked me what I was doing differently. My skin looked clearer, my eyes were brighter, and I was carrying myself differently. I had this energy and presence that people were noticing. Week 4 final results plus measurements, 14:10 to 17:25. The final week was incredible. The routine had become so automatic that I barely had to think about it. It was just part of who I was now, someone who starts their day intentionally and with self-care. Let me share the final numbers with you. Physical results. Total weight loss, 12.3 pounds a waist measurement. Lost 3.2 inches hip measurement. Lost 2.1 inches body fat percentage. Decreased from 28% to 24% a muscle mass. Actually increased by 1.8 pounds energy and mood results. Average daily energy rating, 1 to 10 increased from 4.2 to 8.1 a sleep quality score. Improved by 35% a stress level rating. Decreased from 7.3 to 3.8, overall mood rating. Increased from 5.1 to 8.7 habit and lifestyle results. Completed the routine. 29 out of 30 days, missed 1 day due to illness. A natural wake-up time moved from 7:30 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. A daily water intake increased by 40%. Processed food cravings decreased by approximately 70%. Overall life satisfaction rating increased from 6.2 to 9.1. But beyond the numbers, the qualitative changes were even more significant. I felt like myself again. Energetic, confident, optimistic, and strong. I was sleeping better, thinking clearer, and handling challenges with grace and resilience. The most surprising result was how this simple routine created a domino effect in every area of my life. I was more productive at work, more present in my relationships, more creative in my hobbies, and more committed to other healthy habits. The science behind why this works, 1725 to 2030. Now let me explain exactly why this routine is so effective, because understanding the science makes it easier to stick with and believe in. The movement component. When you exercise first thing in the morning, even lightly, you're triggering several important physiological processes. Your body releases endorphins, which improve mood and reduce pain perception. You're also increasing BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which enhances cognitive function and neuroplasticity. Morning movement also improves insulin sensitivity for up to 24 hours, meaning your body processes food more efficiently throughout the day. This is why many people experience natural weight loss even without changing their diet. The hydration component. Your brain is 75% water, and even mild dehydration can significantly impact cognitive performance, mood, and energy levels. After 6 to 8 hours without water, your blood volume has decreased, making your heart work harder and reducing oxygen delivery to your brain. Proper morning hydration immediately improves blood flow, supports detoxification through your kidneys and liver, and kickstarts your digestive system. Many people mistake thirst for hunger, so proper hydration also helps regulate appetite naturally. The breathing component. The 4-7-8 breathing pattern is specifically designed to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest response. This immediately lowers cortisol levels, reduces inflammation, and improves heart rate variability. Chronic stress and elevated cortisol are major contributors to weight gain, poor sleep, and low energy. By starting each day with intentional breathwork, you're essentially resetting your stress response system and creating a foundation of calm for your entire day. The strength component. Brief strength training in the morning increases protein synthesis for up to 48 hours, meaning your body continues building and repairing muscle tissue long after the exercise is over. This increased muscle mass boosts your metabolic rate, helping you burn more calories even at rest. Strength training also improves bone density, enhances posture, and releases growth hormone, which supports fat loss and muscle growth. The confidence boost from feeling physically strong carries over into every other area of life. The intention setting component. Starting your day with clear intention activates your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information and focuses on what's important to you. When you consciously set an intention, you're priming your brain to notice opportunities and make decisions that align with that intention throughout the day. This practice also shifts you from a reactive mindset to a proactive one. Instead of letting the day happen to you, you're consciously choosing how you want to experience it. The circadian rhythm connection. This routine is perfectly timed to support your natural circadian rhythms. Light movement and hydration signal to your body that it's time to be awake and alert. The breathing and intention setting create a calm, focused state that's ideal for productivity. By consistently doing this routine at the same time each morning, you're strengthening your circadian clock, which improves sleep quality, hormone regulation, and overall metabolic health. How to start tomorrow, 2030, end. Alright, so you're convinced and you want to try this for yourself. Here's exactly how to set yourself up for success. Tonight, before bed, 1. Set out a large glass of water by your bed. 2. Choose your wake-up time and set your alarm. 3. Decide where you'll do your routine, bedroom, living room, etc. 4. Pick your starting intention. For tomorrow. 5. Put your phone in another room or at least across the room from your bed tomorrow morning. 1. When your alarm goes off, immediately get out of bed, no snooze. 2. Do your 60 seconds of light movement. 3. Drink your water. 4. Complete your breathing exercises. 5. Do your 90 seconds of strength movements. 6. Set your intention for the day. 7. Take a progress photo if you want to track visual changes, making it stick. Start with just 3 days. Don't overwhelm yourself with the full 30-day commitment right away. Track your completion with a simple check mark on a calendar and notice how you feel throughout the day after completing the routine. Be flexible with the specific exercises but consistent with the timing and structure. If you miss a day, don't quit. Just restart the next morning. Modifications for different fitness levels. Beginners. March in place instead of jumping jacks. Do wall push-ups. Hold a 30-second plank. Intermediate. Add light weights to your movements. Increase push-up and plank timer. Advanced. Incorporate more dynamic movements. Add resistance bands. Extend the strength portion. Common challenges and solutions. I'm not a morning person. Start by moving your wake-up time just 10 minutes earlier each week. I don't have time. This routine takes less time than scrolling social media in bed. I feel silly doing this. Remember, you're doing this for you, not for anyone else's opinion. I forgot to do it. Set multiple alarms or leave yourself notes until it becomes automatic. The most important thing is to start. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until you have the perfect setup. Don't wait until you feel motivated. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. I'm challenging you to try this for just 7 days and see how you feel. Comment below with 7-day challenge accepted if you're ready to start tomorrow morning. I'll be checking the comments and cheering you on every step of the way. If you want additional support, I've created a free tracking sheet and detailed guide that you can download using the link in the description. It includes daily check-in questions, progress tracking charts, and troubleshooting tips for common challenges. Remember, small consistent actions create massive transformations. This routine proved to me that you don't need to overhaul your entire life to see dramatic results. Sometimes the simplest changes are the most powerful. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to hear about your own transformation journey. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my follow-up videos where I'll be sharing advanced variations of this routine and answering all your questions. Until next time, remember, your best life is just one morning routine away. Let's do this together.